back to spilling beers.
Nope,
a little too much top.
Nope.
A little too much top.
We're okay.
We are back with the fire intros. Yes, sir.
Yep, we're back on the old platform where we can do cut-throughs, videos, and other shiitake. Because
OG.
your boys actually got decent internet.
We're gonna stick with decent internet. We just ran some test speeds.
Okay, well, I'm sorry I've got giga speeds, you piece of crap.
Hey, like you were saying, at least you got 5G. You are in first world country.
I'll take that 140 plus megabytes per second.
Oh man!
Over my 8 that I used to have.
My keyboards.
Oh,
it just ain't a good start. Been spilled beer on my keyboard over here.
Look, this time it wasn't me that spilled it.
Oh, I didn't spill it. I cracked open my beer and it just flung out. Like, I got excited. It just spurted everywhere.
And dude, look at both of us rocking the Batman background.
Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah. Got the OG over there, and I've got the new and improved.
Oh yeah, the animated and then the reality.
Yeah.
Was that from the Arkham game?
I honestly want to say this picture does look pretty damn real, but I think this is from the animated series, like the 90s one.
No, this one's from the 90s one.
Or the 2000s was like the one after that one. Yeah. But yes, sir. Representing Batman. Gotta show the love.
Oh yeah. Look at that Batmobile.
Oh, sick. I actually have that poster. That shit's funny. Look at the suits back there, the OG suits. Sheesh.
Oh,
but welcome to episode 36 of your Unofficial Boys, where this week we'll be talking about some epic IPAs we got for you guys, our international and galactic stories of the week, along with the playoffs that are heating up both sides of the coast, and our Viking myths. You guys stay tuned for that one. I'm Jeremy. That's Christian over yonder. And together we are your Unofficial Boys.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
It feels good to be back. Back in the Bat Cave where I belong.
Back in the Bat Cave. Yeah. It's been busy the last couple of weeks.
Oh, you're telling me. It feels like the past month it's just been go, 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 go.
Dude.
It's ridiculous. And that's just personal lives. That's not even...
I know. And I have to drain my pool that I just filled.
Oh, why?
Because I didn't level it completely.
Oh, son bitch. Oh, man. You hate to see it, but...
Yeah, so I gotta go back in and redo a bunch of the work that I did last weekend. And
it's okay. You have a pool. It's okay.
Yeah, we're having a pool party in the next couple of weeks.
That's lit. I got to sleep over. I ain't making it back home.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we got an extra bed. Actually, technically, we have 2. 3 if you count the couch.
Ooh.
Actually, 4 if you count the recliner.
5 if you count the couch.
7 if you count. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We got 8 beds technically if we're counting recliners.
We're counting recliners. Hey, let's not forget about the big old backyard you got. We can set up some tents.
43.
43. Oh yeah, we're throwing a project.
We'll make it look like a homeless camp.
Homeless, Jesus, make it look like New York City.
Yeah.
Oh California. Man, that ain't good at all. But let's go ahead and dive into beers of the week.
All right, and I finally get to click my buttons again.
Yes. So. This week, I have a nice little surprise that Sarah picked me up as a nice little specialty pack for my birthday a couple weeks ago. Just getting around to trying it. There's plenty of beers out there that are tasty and yummy that I want to review and bring onto the show and show you guys. But this week, I got a nice little epic Hazy IPA by Carolina Brewing Company.
Very nice.
Located... What?
Very nice.
Oh, For some reason, I thought you had the same beer company, but I forgot you got Sycamore this week.
Yeah, no, I'm actually just looking at my can.
But these guys are located out in Holly Springs. This beer specifically is a nice little New England IPA, so it's pretty smooth. It has a nice little 5.8% ABV, so it's not too strong. Something that you can enjoy, sip on, not too dangerous.
Pretty weak.
But hey, man, it's okay. It's okay. I really like this can, honestly. Like, this can is just really dope. I don't know if you guys can see
Is that a race car skeleton?
Yeah, and then if you look around the can, it's pretty cool too. They got on this side right here. It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
but the description they give you for this guy is this New England IPA is juicy, fruity, and hazy to go with a mild bitterness. We use Gold Promise and Gambarus honey malts to sweeten it, and a lot of flaked oats and wheat to create the mouth feel and haze. Mosaic, Amarillo, Citra, and El Dorado hops are used, adding lots of citrus, tropical, and stone fruits to the aroma and flavor.
What the hell is an El Dorado hop?
I honestly don't know. I'm going to have to get back to you on that one because that's an interesting hop that I haven't heard of. But
City of El Dorado.
I will say that this beer is surprising. I didn't know what to really expect, but it's very tasty. It has a 3.86 rating out of 2,200 reviews on Untappd.
That's pretty solid. Solid numbers.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Personally, I think I'm gonna have to give this one a nice little 3.75. It is pretty bitter on the aftertaste, but it is pretty smooth going down, and it's not like a harsh bitter aftertaste. It just lingers. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty good beer to have during the summer, nice and cold.
Well, here's your best
buddy.
cold.
Oh, buddy. Everybody knows what time it is.
Sycamore Town.
Oh, no. The Rangers are starting.
Oh, no, we don't care about that.
Oh, no.
Now, what we got to talk about is the can that I've got. We've got this nice little flower vase. It's got it's got little roses in it.
You can give that to your mom.
Oh yeah. It's little. I mean, it's got a thing where if you just so happen to put one of these little nugs in it.
Hey, all I'm saying is Sycamore's marketing team, they are geniuses. Okay, because throwing it back to the Christmas cookie cans, that threw me way off.
That's why I was looking at the can. I was seeing if I saw any like hidden,
right,
hidden treasures in this.
That shit looks great.
Actually, after that Christmas can, every can I get by them, I kind of look at it, I'm like,
it's like you're suspect. You're sus. I gotta inspect you.
What's going on here? It's a little weird when the can you get has anal plugs on it.
Yeah. And then you try to hand your dad the beer, and it's like, hey, try this, and he's just like, I don't know about it.
But the beer that I've got this week is called Nugs and Kisses, and if you haven't gotten by the name, it's apparently weed themed.
Interesting.
Imagine that. Sycamore weed themed.
Damn stoners.
I know, right? But I think this is one of the first week that Jeremy and I actually both have IPAs. He has the New England IPA. I've got the double IPA.
Nice.
But we know I'm getting hammered today, so this thing's got a 9.3% ABV.
Already know. Club going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah. So this may be bad for me in the morning. We'll find out. But the description I tried to look on the website for the actual description, but for some odd reason it kept sending me to the wrong beer. So
I hate that.
And it's Taste after the warm fuzzies with nugs and kisses, inspired by dank nugs and brewed with 4 lovable hops. Every sip is a happy, hazy good time.
Very nice. I like the
And
description.
yeah, and this thing's got a 3.99 on Untapped with 293 reviews.
Okay. Solid rating for the low numbers.
So let's see if this thing gets above a 4 today. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought it was gonna be darker. It's actually a pretty light beer.
Yeah, I like the color. It looks promising. Pretty fruity. What was that?
It's kind of strong.
Everybody knows the rules. One sip. Go ahead.
Oh no, this might be a 2-sipper.
This might be a 2-sipper.
Because you know the first, like on one of the higher alcohol content brews.
Oh yeah, first sip.
That first sip is like,
yeah, it's either gross or you're just like, what the hell did I just taste? And then you go for the second one, you're like,
face, and you're like, okay. That's what we're doing here.
Right. Second sip, you get more of the flavor, the taste, and you get all that good stuff.
I can't tell if I really like it or if it's just okay.
Or if you just hate it.
No, I don't hate it. Like, it's definitely drinkable.
What's it? What can you describe it as for a double IPA? Is it really just goes down kind of harsh? Just real alcohol-y, herbal?
Well, it's not really harsh now. Not after you get a couple sips in. But it's
because you're drunk already.
No.
Job.
Yeah. I'm on the first can. First time drinking in like 3 days.
Oh.
I don't even know how to describe it. It tastes dank.
It tastes dank. That's a pretty good description for a double IPA. I'll tell you that.
That's the only way I can describe it.
I'll take it.
Which I'm not going to give it above a 3.99.
Oh man.
Well,
I had high hopes. They said, "Let me try one more time."
Let me swish it around my mouth.
Yeah, like you do with the whiskey, I don't know if anybody out there knows
Don't
that.
Swish it around your mouth.
That's how you're supposed to drink whiskey.
Don't swish that around your mouth.
Throwing it straight back. You're supposed to swish it around your mouth so it gets all on the palate, and then you can swallow it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. It's not bad, but I'm not crazy about it. So
Not crazy about it.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
What about what do you think? Would tap change the flavor of it? You think getting it from tap make it better?
Yes, actually, I do think so.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Every beer, you could say that tap makes it better, obviously, but because it's a fresh beer.
Well, yeah. Like, whenever, I think it was like the waffles and syrup beer from...
Oh, yeah.
Deep River.
Mm-hmm.
That and on tap, perfection.
Right.
That in a can was like, eh.
Yeah, that's how I feel about White Zombie, honestly. White Zombie, I feel like in the can is like it's okay. It's nothing to go crazy over, but dude, an ice cold fucking tap of some White Zombie.
Oh, dude, every time we go out like after work or something,
it's fucking refreshing.
All of us are always like, let me get a White Zombie.
Right. But then you got the Modelo, what's the real difference between getting out of a can bottle or getting off a tap? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude,
obviously it's going to be better out of tap, but it's not really that much of a difference.
Dude, I went to a Mexican restaurant the other week. And
I go every day.
I made the mistake of ordering a tall Modelo at this restaurant.
22 or 32?
Dude, it had to have been more than 32 ounces. Dude, I'm not lying. The freaking cup was like this tall and like this wide. I was like,
it was probably a 32 ouncer.
Funny. Dude, it had to have been bigger than a 32. I was just staring at it. I was like, ain't no damn way I'm drinking this whole thing.
Bro, that's hilarious you say that. I go to a Mexican restaurant literally every other day for work, for lunch, our lunch break. And we go get some tacos, and fucking sometimes we'll have a beer when we're done with work when we're on the way back,
Yeah.
and fucking we ordered these jumbo beers, jumbo, mind you. And they came in these it looked like a wine glass with a stand, and then it had like the hourglass looking cup, but it was just it looked like a fishbowl margarita glass is what it looked like. And they filled them bitches up, bro. They said they were 22 ounces. I swear to God, they went down quicker than a 16 ounce. We all literally took a second sip, put it down, had our food, and the beer was gone, dude. We were just like, what happened? Where did our beer go? Did we just get gypped for $8? I should have just ordered 2 fucking 16.
Dude, there's this taco place by our work, and we walked in, and they've just got like a cart full of ice, and sitting in front of the register, just a cart.
What?
Of Michelobes and Coronas, and I'm not talking like regular bottle size. I'm talking like 40s.
Oh, I saw those at a gas station the other day for the first time. I was like, what the hell?
Like the whole thing is just packed with 40s, and I'm like we walked in, we were like, holy shit, that is the biggest bottle I've ever seen.
You're just like, yo, is that a King Cobra? Dude, nah. Cult 42. Nah.
And like half of the people that came in, they were construction workers or whatnot. They were grabbed one, drank the whole thing within like a 15-minute lunch, and you're just like,
Jesus Christ.
You were going to kill yourself in about 15 minutes, buddy.
I ain't gonna lie, that's how it used to be back in the day, man. You go to lunch, have a nice 2 ice cold beers, fucking get back up on the roof and get back to it, finish the job. That's what got you through the day. But so cheers to everyone listening.
Oh yeah.
Ice cold beer never broke my heart.
Facts. Luke Combs. All right, but we'll go ahead and move on to facts of the week.
Ooh, yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple of did you knows for you guys this week. So first off, I don't know if you guys knew this, but did you know most cows produce more milk when listening to music?
What kind of music?
This is true. This I don't know. We would have to look further into the studies of what kind of music they did, but apparently
do they like
cows produce more milk. I guess I don't know if they listen to like Old McDonald or if they listen to like AC/DC. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you kept the joke going. I love
it. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I really want to find that out. I might have to look deeper into that. Might go into a wormhole.
Like, come to find out, like they produced the best milk with listening to Tupac.
Biggie. They're straight playing Wu-Tang. Like, hey, yo, Cream.
They got Kendrick on repeat.
They're sitting there playing Cream on repeat, and damn. And cows are just sitting there spewing milk out.
Or better yet, like they play some like death metal, and you just see the cows like
just sitting there. That's great. But moving on to our next one. Did you know tennis was originally played barehanded?
Yeah, that's called handball.
Yeah. So, but there's wall ball, right? I don't know, because down here, when I moved down here, dude, when I I moved down here when I was going into 4th grade. So, elementary school used to have recess and stuff. Nobody knew what handball was or wall ball. It's like, apparently it's a northern thing. And
ain't no damn way. We played wall ball. Where you throw it off the wall, you catch it, and then you try to beam somebody with it.
No. So this is different. Wall ball, like up north, I guess we played by different rules. It's different. But I remember in elementary school, you would have a racket ball, one of those blue racket balls, and you literally have to bounce it and smack it with your hand against a wall, but in a certain square, right? And so you had to hit that square, and then the next person would hit it. But if it hit them before they were to hit the wall, they would have to run and touch the wall before they're out, and somebody else can smack it against the wall and hit the target, or them, and they're out.
I'm seeing a correlation with our wall ball a little bit, because
Yeah.
our wall ball, you throw it off the wall. If they try to catch it and they drop it, they've got to run and touch the wall as quick as they can. And if you hit the wall before they could touch it, you get to beam them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, basically, you get to either beam them or go for the wall spot. Like, because we had a square taped off that you had to hit. It was a pretty big square. Like, it wasn't like just a tiny little strike zone. It was, a little big old rectangle.
I'm sure you were a part of that, because back in the day, after the rec league games, there was one wall on the side of the concession stand that we'd either always play wall ball there, or there was that little playground, dirt sand playground, where we would play handball.
Yep. Yep. Those are the good times. Yes, sir. But yeah, I did not know that tennis was originally played barehanded. Like, imagine like having to hit a but that's harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to hit that over a net and between lines, like precision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And
I'm
imagine
about that.
Imagine the calluses.
I don't even think I could play tennis if I tried.
I've actually played tennis once. I had a really good Russian friend of mine that I was with in high school, and he taught me how to play tennis correctly. You
know what? I played tennis once, and it was with a German person.
That's hilarious. Yep, we got to learn from the Eastern, the Eastern. We're Western culture. We got to learn from the Eastern.
Yeah, we got to learn from the Australians.
Yeah. Oh man. But moving on to our next one. Did you know an office desk has 400 times more bacteria than a toilet?
I could see it.
You got to think about all the people in the office that touch your desk for no reason. Just, hey, Christian, how you doing? Hey, Christian, can you get this for me? Ooh, what is this? What is this on your desk?
Actually, just today, I got the aligners for my teeth.
Yep.
And so I was wearing them this morning, but I'd taken them out and I'd put them in my case, and I had it sitting on my desk.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me one of my coworkers just comes in and just grabs it, and he's like, "What is this?"
Oh my!
And I'm like, those are my aligners for my teeth. And he pops it open, and he's like, "Huh, look at that! Still got saliva on it."
No shit.
And then he closes it, and he's like, "That's the most disgusting thing I've ever done. I've got to go wash my hands."
The audacity. What do you mean wash your hands? I got to wash my Invisalign shit. You just breathed all over them.
The hell was that?
Who does that? Who comes to someone else's desk and picks up their Invisalign? Clearly in the shape of teeth.
I was like, "What did you think it was?" He's like, "I thought it was beets." Like, I guess it was a case for like little beets, and I was like, "When did Beats get a logo of a bee with a bite taken out of it?"
I guess when they got bought by Apple. Who knows?
It's weird because this dude will freak out if you touch his sunglasses.
And he goes and touches your Invisaligns.
Yeah, I was like,
oh God.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh man, that's great. Our next, did you know? Did you guys know that bulletproof vest, fire escapes, windshield wipers, and laser printers were all invented by women? I did not.
I like
that's
women.
Pretty damn interesting. Damn it.
Although the laser printers give me more work, so I don't like that part.
I'm surprised by the bulletproof vests. I can just imagine, a classic dude just being like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to war. Don't you need a protection? Oh fuck that shit." And then women were like, "Nah, fuck that shit. I'm inventing bulletproof vests so that way you don't go out there."
Like, I ain't getting shot in the titty.
Right.
I paid for these. This thing will pop.
I paid for these. Moving on. Did you guys know that hippopotamuses actually have killed more people in Africa than any other animal? Yeah. Them fat bastards have killed more people in Africa than
By
any other
accident
animal.
or on purpose?
Both.
I mean, because I could see, like, I mean, we had the story of like the elephant like shitting and like killing somebody.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Yeah, like I can
Yes.
imagine it'd be like the same
I think
circumstances, or like it just sits on somebody on accident.
nah. I feel like hippos are. I think they're carnivorous, dude. I think they eat meat, so it's like they're aggroed. Like you can aggro them pretty easy.
Dude, have you seen? I know you've seen the videos of them with the watermelon. You stick a watermelon in the hippopotamus mouth, and it's just
It just explodes.
like,
It's gone.
wow, that could have been my head.
Could have been my head. Yeah, exactly. I know. I think hippopotamuses. I think they eat meat, so it's actually not that surprising. But at the same time, it is surprising they kill more people than any other animal in Africa. That's you
I
would think a
think
lion or a cheetah.
I think they mainly eat like fish.
I'm saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? Some people be smelling like certain things. A lot of crazy smells in the world.
Yeah. Before
But
we move on, I got one more fact.
ooh, what is it?
So I've got a fact that Amber Heard is officially broke.
I got another fact. She shits the bed.
Yeah. No, so it came out that like, so you know how she owes like Johnny Depp like $8.36 million or whatever.
15 million.
No, they ended up settling. She owes him, so he was supposed to get 15 million, but then she won one of the settlements, so she gets like five something, and it ends up being he only gets like 8.36 million.
Facts.
But apparently she does not have enough money to pay him.
I mean, her net worth is only 2.5 mil.
She also doesn't have enough money to pay her lawyers.
She better take that 5 mil, pay her lawyers, and give Johnny Depp some money.
Right now, apparently the only thing that's keeping her afloat for paying for the court fees is her home insurance.
She's chalked.
And
Thank God.
it's not like she's getting acting jobs left and right, because they deleted her from Aquaman too.
Yeah, that shit's amazing. That's surprising. I'm glad she did. 100%. That's one. That's one. One W for the men in falsely being accused in sexual allegations
Yeah, I know.
or domestic disputes.
Dude, that bitch was crazy.
Oh, absolute psychotic, dude. I mean, you
Dude,
saw her taking bumps during the
oh yeah,
court.
taking
I
bumps on the
mean,
stand, having a hidden water bottle with her.
yeah, no, I know you guys saw that recording of the officer that was walking her out, that was behind her out of the courtroom, and as soon as she went through the doors, he got a comm to get the water bottle that she threw out in that trash can before she walked out, and he fucking came back through that door and picked up the water bottle with a napkin or like with a tissue or some shit and fucking put it in a bag. They took it for evidence.
Cue the video of Dave Chappelle going, "Gotcha, bitch."
Yeah, that's a perfect moment for that. But moving on to this week in history for you guys.
All right, this week in history.
Oh, baby.
Way on back on June 9th of 1930, Chicago Tribune reporter Jake Engel killed during rush hour at the Illinois Central train station by the Leo Vincent brothers, allegedly over a $100,000 U.S. gambling debt owed to Al Capone.
Yup.
I don't think you realize how much money that is.
That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
A lot of money. Al Capone was the shit.
That's a lot of money. Yeah. Right. You get it. You get it.
You get it.
Yeah. I don't understand how you get that much gambling debt, but I mean, I guess it's an addiction.
I guess it's an addiction.
That was back when damn vehicles were like $200.
Right. And only rich people can afford them.
Yeah. June 9th, 1980, moving up, comedian Richard Pryor suffers severe burns from freebasing cocaine. Freebasing refers to the smokable form of cocaine. I'm not going to lie. I did not know there was a smokable form of cocaine. I thought it was referred to as oh, wait. Never mind. Let me read the next sentence.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Is like that's the whole action of the
I was going to say, I only know crack, but he smoked crack. That's what he
They
did.
smoke crack.
He smoked crack. Oh.
Damn it. Yeah, I know you've seen that video where it's like, I do not freebase cocaine. Except on Sundays where I've already seen the sermon.
Then you got
oh my god.
you got Rick James. Cocaine is one hell of a drug.
Oh man, let's not forget about the classic Lonely Islands video that what's his name made. What's that guy's name off of Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Oh, Adam Sandberg.
Yeah. He made that Lonely Islands video like 10 years ago where he was sitting there. He was the cokehead. He was like, hello, walking around.
Oh yeah,
it was great,
dude. Every time I think of a cokehead, I always, dude. I'm going back to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's OG. Was it? Something Biggs.
Yeah. I can't remember his name at the top of my head.
Where's the free crack? I'll suck a dick.
Oh, oh man, I'm about to go watch some old Dave Chappelle.
Oh, dude, I know. June 10th, 1692, the first victim of the Salem witch trials, Bridget Bishop, is hanged for witchcraft in the colony of Massachusetts.
And that's where it all began.
Dude, thinking back now, them Salem witch trials didn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, no. They died if they were a witch, and they died if they weren't a witch.
Yeah, because they were that scared.
Yeah, like
it was ridiculous.
If she's a witch, she won't be able to drown. Let's drown her.
Yeah, but if she's not a witch, she'll drown.
I guess she wasn't a witch. She's floating. She's alive. Oh, nope. She's limp.
I can only imagine how bad they probably felt. They were just like, nah, she just decided not to use her witch powers.
That was an evil one.
That was an evil one. We got her, boys. Oh my God.
June 10th, 1940, Canada. Yeah, dude, this is one country you didn't even think that had a military declare war on a country who you really didn't think had a military.
Yeah.
Canada declares war on Italy.
Dude, I had no clue this happened in our point in history and time. I had no clue if Canada had declared war on anybody. I thought they were peaceful.
I didn't even know they had an army.
It's just their border patrol.
Yeah. They rode in on their moose. June 10th, 1944, relief pitcher Joe Nuxhall at 15 years, 316 days, debuts for Cincinnati Reds, youngest player in MLB history, becomes all-star and broadcaster. Wait,
yeah,
he's 15 years old?
Yeah. 15 years old. Almost 16.
What a fucking pimp.
A pimp daddy. What was that movie called? Big Leagues? Where that kid ended up going to the Indians to play for the Indians or the Yankees or somebody?
I don't remember.
I don't remember the name of the movie, but that was I guess that movie might have been inspired by that.
But for anybody that wants to know, the movie Rookie of the Year is an outstanding movie.
Oh, yeah. And also Mr. 3000.
That is also, and 42.
Yes, that's a great movie.
And all
that movie almost made me cry. I'm not gonna lie. That movie almost made me cry.
You know what really made me cry? Major League.
Major League, yes, that was a good one.
That's a comedy.
They made me cry.
Their spirit to keep going, just
yeah, it just made me cry in laughter and in sadness.
I like the dude that just. June 12th. This is the last and final one. June 12th, 1942. Anne Frank begins her diary, and we will forever read it in our freaking English classes.
Yeah. I saw that
until now because it has to do with Nazis.
Yeah, basically. Jesus, let's not get started. Let's not get on that riot. I've been seeing a lot of that stupid shit.
I'm in a talking mood, so I'm gonna keep going.
Right.
So you know the show Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, I just started it.
Yeah,
I'm already in season 2, episode 6. I started 3 days ago.
Caitlin and I are rewatching it. I've already seen all of it. Also started season 4 last weekend, but don't tell her that.
Ooh, I'm telling.
How do you do that?
I'm telling.
Because I watched like 3 episodes, and then I went back to the episode we on and like played like 3 seconds to act like we were still on it.
I'm dead. Evil mastermind.
No, I'm tired of waiting.
See, I waited till season 4 came out because I didn't want to end on a cliffhanger because I saw the first season and I was like, bro, if I would have watched this show while it was like coming out, I would have been livid to get left on that cliffhanger.
I have been left on a cliffhanger 3 times, so I am finishing this.
That is your own fault. I've waited till it came out with season 4, and I started it a couple days ago, and I'm already halfway through season 2.
All right, we're already past the point I was trying to make because.
But yes, I've seen Stranger Things.
So you know how 11 has the number tattooed like right there on the wrist?
Yeah.
She literally has 011 tattooed right there.
Right.
Well,
spoilers.
People are getting tattoos of numbers right there.
Like just like 11?
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Yeah. And
why?
Somebody was like, if you're Jewish, you should probably not do this. I was like,
yo, damn it.
They've got a point.
They've got a strong point. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That is great.
We're just gonna roll past that video because that's
we're gonna roll past that one.
And we're gonna roll right into your unofficial news.
Oh yeah. So, Christian, I got a quick question for you right before we start the story. What would you do if you woke up one day and randomly had $360,000 in your bank account? What would you do with it?
Probably nut. I mean, how much you say?
$360,000.
I'd probably go and buy a truck. Or I'd probably go out and buy like a new Bronco.
Right.
And then pay off some of my mortgage here. So
Right. So you'd spend the money, right? Obviously, the money's in your account.
I probably wouldn't spend all of it, but I'd probably spend like half of it.
Right. So a man in Japan who was a gambler apparently gambled away the town's COVID relief fund mistakenly after it was sent to him. So the way the story goes, yes, Mr. Christian,
$360,000 is not much of a relief fund for a whole town.
just listen to it. Right? That's $360,000 to us. Okay, so
how many people are in the town?
It's actually a pretty small town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like a big city. So the money was supposed to be a COVID-19 assistance for low-income households in a small Japanese town. but it was mistakenly wired to a bank account of a resident who refused to return it and spent most of it on online gambling.
I probably wouldn't have done that, but
honestly, I can see myself going to the casino and trying to flip it.
like, what do you do in that scenario? Like,
you do what this guy did. You spend it all on
I
gambling.
know, but like, you accidentally wired the money, and you're like, "Can we get that back?" No.
Can we get that back? So, the man's name was Sho Tagachui. I believe I said that correct.
He sounds like a gambler.
I'm dead. He sounds like he owns some loan sharks, some bread.
Yeah.
He's a 24-year-old jobless resident in the town of Abu.
Oh God, this
in Western Japan. And he was arrested on Wednesday, this past Wednesday. Police said Thursday he admitted to spending most of the 46.3 million yen. So it was 46.3 million yen in their currency.
It's $36,000. Stop making it sound like it was more than it was.
360.
That's what I said.
That's a big difference. So this money was the taxpayers' money, and he spent it all on gambling.
You know what his problem was? He admitted he did it.
Exactly. You never admit your your secrets. You never admit a magician's secrets.
Well, he had multiple bank accounts.
Precisely. And according to the news agency, only 68,000 yen was left, which is about $530 in his bank account after he withdrew the money 34 times in just over a 10-day span.
My man spent $292,000
in 10 days
and lost all of it. Didn't even
even bat an eye.
Oh my God.
This guy right here sounds like the dude that'll end up on Squid Games.
Yes. Dude, I'm sure he was a contestant this past season. There's no doubt in my mind.
This past season. Oh God!
You know they're coming out with a new season. This motherfucker is going to be on that shit.
He probably was in Mr. Beast's.
He's going to be the one trying to suck off the white guy.
Let's go ahead and move on to our next story. Oh man!
All right.
This shit makes my palms sweaty.
Ooh, this is I'm not gonna lie, this one actually kind of scares me a little bit.
Right? Makes my palms all clammy, dude.
So the longest pedestrian suspension bridge opens in the I can never say this. The Czech Republic.
Czech. No, it's just Czech.
The Czech Republic.
Yeah, the Z is silent.
Yeah. So is the damn Z. There ain't no Z in Czech.
They're both silent, but you say them together.
That don't make no damn sense. They're both silent, but they make a different word. They make a different letter.
It makes total sense. Just don't think about it.
All right, this drink may have slightly too much alcohol content because I'm on a roll right now.
Are you sure it's a 5.8?
Oh, but a pedestrian suspension bridge that is the longest such construction in the world has opened at a mountain resort in the Czech Republic. The 721 meter, 2,365 foot bridge is built at an altitude of more than 1,100 meters, 3,610 feet above sea level.
Oh,
God dang, that better be on a fucking mountain.
That bridge is literally over a mile long and almost 2 miles high.
No, it's not. It's like half a mile. It's like half a mile. A mile's like 5,000 feet.
No, there's not. No.
Google it right now. Tell me
I guarantee you there's like 1,600.
In a mile? It's like 5,362 feet.
Oh, it's 5,200.
I was off by 100.
I was off by 100.
Okay, well, I knew it was in that ballpark, but the bridge is half a mile long, which is still not any less intimidating.
Not at all.
My mother's horrified of bridges, so she would absolutely piss herself if she woke up on this thing.
Dude, I'd be shaking in my britches.
So it connects two ridges of the mountains and hangs up to 95 meters, 312 feet above the valley. And Jeremy is throwing up somewhere. Sky Bridge 721, as it is known, is located in the northeast part of the country in the, I'm not even saying that word, mountain range, near the border of Poland.
Well, you're not going to try and pronounce the Kralalic Siniks.
Yeah, that. But we've got an on-site reporter that has taken some pictures of this bridge.
I did it myself. You're welcome. I shit myself a couple times.
Look at that. Jeremy slid right down that like a water slide. Dude, imagine if it rained. Oh my God.
If it rained. If it rained, you'd probably make it to the other side.
Dude, put a little bit of dish soap down. Dude, you would go 1,000 miles an hour.
That'd be the world's longest slip and slide.
Dude, you would fly off that bitch.
Imagine flying off
God dang, son.
Holy. Oh my God. Dude, that just looks like a horror movie.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I kind of want to cross it.
Dude, it'd be a great and dope experience, but I don't know if I'd make it. I'd probably piss myself.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably get about halfway on it, and I'd probably like shit a brick. Because
what do you do when the wind starts blowing? Imagine the
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you feel it just.
Oh Jesus! I'd get nauseous. Let's start with me. Good Lord of all mercy.
Oh my God!
That bridge right there, man. That should be the 8th wonder of the world.
What do you? It's half a mile long. Like, what if you're in a wheelchair? And
that you get over with it quicker. You hit that little hill and fucking no brakes, all gas.
No, you got to go the uphill portion of it. You got to go up.
No, you get enough momentum, all gas, no brakes, baby.
Oh, okay. Well, for this scenario, let's just say that
hit the peak
that we get to the middle and we're looking over the edge like, wow, that's a beautiful sight. And then you start having to roll that other quarter of a mile up a hill, trying to get back to the other ridge. And next thing you know, boom, thunderstorm.
Easy. Jetpacks. Out.
What?
Jetpacks on the wheelchair, man. What are you talking about?
Let's be realistic here.
Oh, dude, come on.
We ain't got no Stephen Hawking here.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, we'll move on to the next story.
All right, so we're gonna. So have you? I know you and Caitlin have been together for a while. How long have you guys been together?
Around a little over 5 years.
Weak sauce. All right, those are rookie numbers. All right,
those are rookie numbers. You see this finger? You see this finger?
Yeah, it's got nothing on it.
I know. Let me see your finger.
So I know you've probably gotten some press from her parents, if not yours or your mom. You know, I know Melody wants some.
Let me
Woodalls.
go ahead and tell you. When we were at the beach for Memorial Day, I was sitting there, and we were there. It was a group of people. We were all talking underneath the screened-in porch.
Were you with fam or friends?
This was her family.
Okay.
And Jordy, her cousin, goes and whispers into her daughter's ear, and she whispers something, and then a little Piper comes over, and she's like, "Christian, I got a question."
Oh hell! Oh
I was
no!
like,
Playing
"What is it?"
telephone.
I was like, "What is it?" She's like, when are you gonna ask Caitlin to marry you? And I was like,
Got him! Got him! Damn it! That
"Really?
guy.
You doing this to a kid? This is what we're doing now?"
We're using kids now. We're using kids. This is what we resorted to. Using children.
It's okay. I turned that around, and I was like, "She says she doesn't want to get married yet."
Well, it's all right, Christian. It's all right because we all know we've gotten that push. When you're dating a girl for a while, your mom's always like, "Oh, I want grandbabies."
Dude, my mom
But
is at my mom. My mom is at the point. I'm not lying to you. We were at dinner a couple months ago, and she was like, "When are you gonna give me grandbabies?"
damn,
I was like, I'm not even.
straightforward.
I was like, what? She's like, I don't even care if you're married at this point. I just want grandbabies. I was like,
She sat there and took Cupid's arrow and said, "Motherfucker, if you don't."
what the? Like, you got grandma money?
You
What?
got grandma money.
What's going on here?
Oh, that's great. Oh man. Well, at least your parents aren't an Indian couple longing for a grandchild who sued their son and his wife. At least your parents ain't sue you.
This reminds me of an incredible story that we'll talk about after this.
All right. So, a retired Indian couple is suing their son and daughter-in-law, demanding that they produce a grandchild within a year or pay them 50 million rupees, which is $675,000. Sanjeev Ranjan Prasad, a 61-year-old retired government officer, so the father of the son, said it was an emotional and sensitive issue for him and his wife, and they cannot wait any longer. So,
How in the hell do you? Okay, keep going. Keep going.
and so apparently, so basically, I kind of understand what they're talking about here, but at the same time, it's kind of extreme because apparently
A little bit.
his son's a pilot, and he's been married for 6 years. So he hasn't been dating this girl for 6. He's been married for 6 years.
Okay, they like to go on
And
adventures.
apparently they paid I think like 50,000, or what was it? I want to say it was like close to $100,000 in pilot school for him to become a pilot. And so that's kind of where they're coming from. Like they want their money back for him, like becoming successful to be able to have a family and kids, because they're like, we got you the college degree and you became a pilot to be able to afford to have kids. Where's our child? And so they kind of want their money back plus some.
And then he walked up and he was like, "Dad, if I'm flying, I can't be with that child."
Oh man. But yeah, dude, there's apparently they're suing their child and their daughter-in-law, their son and daughter-in-law, because they haven't given them a grandchild.
I'm gonna one up you here.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna one up you here. I don't remember where it was. It's somewhere in the U.S. Probably Alabama with this shit. But so there is a son. Actually, the case is over with. A son sued his parents for throwing out his porn collection.
I am 100% backing this man. Where is the GoFundMe?
No. I'm
I'll
not
pay
talking
for his
about
lawyers.
just any porn collection.
I'll pay for his lawyers.
I'm talking about like boxes, magazines.
We're talking about Playboys here.
$300,000 worth of porn.
Oh, I'm suing. Oh, I'm suing. Where's this man's GoFundMe? I'm supporting
Dude,
his
no,
cause.
well, he's got his money now. Dude sued his parents for the money because they threw out his porn because he moved out and he left the porn there.
Right.
And
Idiot,
he was
rookie
like,
mistake.
so a couple months later, he was like, "Hey, I'm coming back to get my porn. Can you guys give me it? And they were like, we got rid of it.
Yeah. Dad got rid of it. He took it to the yard and he got rid of it.
He gave it one last, and then he was like, see ya.
Oh man, I don't know about one last $300,000 for the porn. Oh my god.
Apparently, he had some vintage stuff in there. But
damn. Tragic.
yeah, he ended up getting like half the money. He sued his parents for like, I don't even remember how much it was, but he ended up getting like half the worth back out of his parents.
Nice. You can go buy half of it back.
It's like I get it, but then again, it's kind of like effed up in a way.
This had to have happened in like California or something.
I'm gonna Google it real quick. Hold on.
Oh man, that's
Man
ridiculous.
sues for thousands after they destroy his expensive porn collection.
Wait, so we're out in Minnesota?
Oh, sorry, it's in Michigan.
Michigan.
A
Makes
Michigan
sense.
man has successfully sued his parents for $75,000 for destroying his expensive porn collection.
Those bastards. What were they thinking? They could at least sell that at a garage sale.
No. Wait, an X-rated garage sale?
He said,
These are the regular items. If you come into the garage, we've got the X-rated items.
Yeah, we've got the adult section back there, but the baby clothes is right here if you want to look, and the toys right here. Oh man, we got one more story for you guys. You want to take that away, Christian?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
So scientists grow plants in lunar dirt. Next stop is the moon.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
For the first time, scientists have grown plants in soil from the moon collected by NASA's Apollo astronauts. Researchers had no idea if anything would sprout in the harsh moon dirt and wanted to see if it could be used to grow food by the next generation of lunar explorers. So, so me personally, I feel like this depends on what they tried to grow. Like, you know, that leafy shit that you see on like the side of the roads, the Japanese plants.
Yeah.
That just like never stops growing. If they planted that, of course it's going to grow. That thing will grow in the air. But like, I want to see them grow like a pumpkin.
They were so I read more into the story. There was a lot more
Okay.
to this article. So basically, they were trying to grow, sustainable food, so that way, we could try and live on Mars, or we can put astronauts on Mars and they can stay there for longer because they
Do you know what kind of food they tried to grow?
It was probably like squash and like vegetables and stuff like that. Basic stuff. And so, yeah. So basically, what had happened was that it started growing initially, but apparently a couple of days later they noticed that the growth of the plants had stopped. So they stopped growing and they were stunned. So they were kind of trying to figure out, I guess, like they were trying to figure out like a soil mixture they can mix with the Mars dirt that would allow plants to grow. And they still haven't figured it out, but they got somewhere with plants actually starting to grow out of
They
that.
should 100% watch the movie The Martian.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Matt Damon does it all. That was Matt Damon, right? Not Mark Wahlberg.
That is yes.
Yeah. They look the same.
They do kind of look the same. I Googled the article and I'm trying to figure out what kind of plants they planted.
See, I'm real interested in what kind of food we're going to have in space. I need to know. Is it going to be pizza rolls or going to be squash salad? I need to know.
They grew a flower.
They grew a flower.
What it says, they grew a flower.
Well, that's a start.
A flower's not going to fill me up, Jeremy.
Hey, I think Robin's pinging the Batcave. I think you need to respond to that. I see a blinking flashlight right back there.
Yeah. Everybody cares about that boy wonder. Now, when he becomes Red Hood, a man, then he can talk to me.
Yeah, when he becomes Nightwing, then we can talk.
Either I don't know. Red Hood's kind of more badass than Nightwing.
I don't know about. Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and move on because we can have an argument.
Red Hood shoots people in the face.
Dude, but that's the thing. Nightwing, dude, he literally has no powers. He's even better than Batman because he literally
Red Hood doesn't have any powers. He has a gun.
I know, but he uses a gun. Exactly. But Nightwing is just he uses the nunchuck shits, bro. He's a badass and he's athletic as hell.
One real thing that I'm really pissed off. So you know that Gotham Knights game that's coming out?
No. I've been more focused on Batman Arkham City VR or Arkham Asylum VR.
Dude, they're coming out with a new Arkham game, which is called Gotham Knights.
Oh shit! Is it by the same guys that made the Arkham Asylum series?
Yes.
Yes.
Continue. But it's basically the timeline is after Bruce. I mean, you know what happens in Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
It's after that the team gets together, like Batgirl.
Yeah.
Nightwing.
Oh shit! You get to play
Red Hood and Robin get together.
You know not. And you get to fight Deadshot and Penguin and
no, you get to fight the Court of Owls.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah!
Oh shit! Oh
yeah! And so you know what game's not coming to PS4?
That. Well, time to build a PC, bro.
Apparently, because I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Or you could just get an Xbox off some kid that's gonna sell their new one, and you probably get it for cheap, and you'll have both systems.
Xbox people can fuck off.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to your unofficial fan zone. Already an hour in.
Yeah, because I'm apparently talking a lot.
It's all right, Christian. You know what? We got ourselves a nice little beer alert.
Oh, hold on.
Yes. We got a nice little beer alert here. So it's a little tongue twister here. So it's by White Street, and you know they make their Kolsch beers, right?
That's
so
where
they
we
came
need
out.
To go.
Yes. So yeah, we really do, considering they came out with a limited release for spring/summertime. Okay. They came out with fruit Kolsch beers.
How are those?
We're about to find out, Buster, because I got myself a cranberry Kolsch fruit Tiffany. Yeah, fruit Tiffany.
That actually sounds really good, actually.
And I can tell you right now, it smells just like one of those watermelon sour beers, like those good fruity, tasty, like those actually fruity sours, not like the bitter.
So hold on, you're telling me that when you have a watermelon beer, it doesn't taste like watermelon, but if you have something that's not watermelon, it smells like watermelon.
100%, but it don't taste like watermelon.
Watermelon's weird.
100%. This is a very interesting beer because, you know, Kolsch has that very distinct taste and like smoothness and everything.
Yeah, it's that German taste.
Yeah, this has a really light, twist to it. And you can really taste the cranberry, like, one sip, everybody knows. And yeah, this Kolsch styled ale is really fucking tasty. It's apparently, so it has cranberry and pomegranate, and it has a 5.2 ABV, and oh geez, man, that thing is tasty. As we all know, White Street's from Wake Forest. So this is another one of those cans that has like the ratings on it, so it shows you like the fruitiness and all that stuff on it, right? So the fruitiness, it has it at about halfway, so it's about half fruity, but the refreshingness is 100% all the way filled up. Yeah, and then the bitterness is only a 2 out of the
Do I
2,
hear a
4,
summer
6, 8.
beer?
Yes, very summer beer. This beer you could either have on a porch or at a restaurant, or you could have it on the beach. Like this thing is pretty refreshing, I will say. And I think they have. I want to say they have strawberry and maybe lime and another flavor. Yeah, they have a 4-pack of these of the seasonals. So it's not just cranberry. It's not just cranberry that came out, but uh there's not really a description for this guy. It's just a fruity twist on a Kolsch style beer. That's really all it is. So based on what flavor you get, it's really just going to be that flavor with the little Kolsch mix.
Well, I know the white. I've had the White Street Kolsch. The White Street Kolsch is really good.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
So if you add fruit to that, dude, I bet you a lime White Street Kolsch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have a variety pack, a 12-pack of these guys, variety.
Yeah, we didn't plan to go up there.
And I'm already halfway done with my beer. But yeah, like I said,
we can stop by the factory.
Ooh, yes, those are some good memories. Good memories.
They are good memories. Although I told Caitlin the same thing because I think it was like 3 years ago. I was like, I'm gonna take you on a date to Wake Forest.
I'm gonna take you on a date, and you're gonna like it.
We went to this nice place in Wake Forest, and then we ended it at White Street Brewing.
Uh-huh. You're a little blurry there, bud. You're a little blurry. Fix your camera there.
Yeah, I know. I see myself on my screen, and I see. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Hey, beautiful.
Hello. And so we ended at White Street. So I've been to White Street. White Street's a pretty cool brewery. But
yeah.
Before we went there, I was like, we were driving past the factory, which is, if for anybody who doesn't know, it's like a sports complex in Wake Forest. They've got like hockey, soccer.
It's a spot. It's a spot. Yeah. They got a nice deli in there.
That deli's gone.
No.
Armadillo Grill.
No, as soon as you walk into the right.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh. It's no longer the spot. Continue.
Yeah. No. It is no longer the spot. It is no longer the spot.
Damn.
Maybe now. It's been like 3 years since we've been.
Right.
I was like, you know what? Before we go to our date, I've got to stop by here. I was like, this is the factory. Like, we used to be here, like, whenever we played baseball tournaments, we were in here, we were walking around, we were having a good time. It was the best place ever.
Always.
So I went and stopped and parked. First thing I noticed, I was like, the Armadillo Grill's not there anymore. Okay, all right, maybe it's still okay. So we walk in.
Moved.
We walk in. The first thing I smell is dirty socks.
The indoor soccer arena.
There is the indoor soccer arena is still there.
That's probably the smell.
Apparently, they were renovating the hockey.
Oh, really?
Part of it, because it was basically scraped up and it was like a pile of dirt.
Yeah. Damn. They were
redoing the ice. I guess.
Damn, that's crazy.
But all the shops were like closed down.
Damn.
And stuff.
It's not as popping anymore.
It was a little heartbreaking, if you want me to be honest.
We're gonna have to go out there. Maybe the ice rink will be up. Maybe we could do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
ice skating.
Go out, take them on a date. Stop by White Street Brewing.
Make them
ended at the ice ring.
And then we'll take them out to the field, make them throw pitches to us so we can hit bombers right back at them. Man.
I'll bring my baseball back.
Oh, surely. Sounds good to me. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the NFL news here we got for you guys. We got some juicy stuff. Just, opinion-based stuff. Really want to hear what you guys have to think about it. If you guys want to respond by giving us a voicemail. We spit
facts here.
Exactly. So, are the Rams going to run it back, Christian? What does everybody think about that? Are the Rams going to run it back? Is Aaron Donald and the Rams possibly signing Odell Beckham again? Going back to the Super Bowl.
I don't care if they sign Odell Beckham again, but they're not running it back.
They're not running it back. I feel the
They're not
same
running
way.
it back.
I feel the same way. I feel like it was, what was that team? What was the one team that won in the past couple of years that nobody thought, like they just won one Super Bowl and that was it? Like between all the Chiefs and the Patriot wins and the Bucks wins, there's one team. Was it the
It's probably the damn Broncos.
I guess, yeah. I guess the Broncos, yeah.
That the only thing they had was a good defense, and that more or less led them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and Peyton Manning in his last year.
He won, dude. Well, he didn't win Super Bowl MVP. Von Miller did, but
yeah. Give it to that man all day. But yeah, I don't think the Rams are winning.
Von Miller's with the damn Rams,
along with Aaron Donald. Damn it!
Actually, they just offered Aaron Donald like a 3-year, like $200 million contract.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sheesh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But we got some camp and contract news. Metcalf apparently didn't show up to camp today.
Panthers signed him.
Yeah. Metcalf is looking for a new contract, and he doesn't feel like he's being treated fairly or paid fairly in Seattle.
Panthers will pay him fairly.
I feel like Metcalf is worth the money. That's a big man.
He is he is a phenomenal athlete.
That I was gonna say, he's not just big too. He's athletic and he can catch the ball. I mean, he hasn't been there in some moments where he's dropped it and stuff like that. And the pacifier thing, I don't really fuck with, but
I dig it. I dig the pacifier thing.
I think it's a little predatorial, but
I think it's a little childish. No.
But speaking of showing up and not showing up for camp, Debo actually showed up for camp when he actually requested for a trade from the 49ers. So that's pretty interesting. He's showing that he's a team player. He's still there, even though he wants out.
Samuel Debo, that is the man. That is the player you want on your team.
Panthers, sign him. Giants, sign him.
Trade McCaffrey.
Oh, damn!
That motherfucker ain't played in 2 years. I'm tired of it.
But Christian McCaffrey has literally been the best running back in the league by numbers in the past 4 years, twice. On God.
How many games has he played in the past 2 years, Jeremy?
Maybe 8, but it's okay. He's still
maybe like 4.
Maybe. Just ain't good. I'm in the same boat. Shaquan Barkley ain't played in the past 2 years.
Dude, oh my God. I'm so mad that I picked him up last year because that man was some ass.
The 4 games he played. I mean, come on, give him a break. He played the first 2 games, got hurt, was out for 8 weeks.
First of all, if you can't get over 20 yards rushing, get off my bench.
Get off my bench. Damn it, Bobby. But
no. The thing that pisses me off is he had like 15 attempts and like 20 yards.
Oh yeah, that would piss me off too. At that point, it's just like, well, what are you attempting for? Come on.
I was like, bro, I thought you were elite.
He is. Just this year's his comeback season. On God, this is comeback season.
He better with them freaking calf muscles. Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you right now, the Rangers are on the way to the Stanley Cup. The Mets are working their way to be in first place all damn season. I'm telling you, it's New York's year.
Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I gotta check something.
No, it's all right. We'll get to it.
Yes.
The Rangers stay over 500.
The Rangers are up 5-0 on Cleveland. Suck my dick.
On Cleveland, nice. I got another question here that piqued my curiosity. You think the Bengals are going to be a serious contender this year? Again?
Dude, I think the Bengals are going to win it.
I feel like they were serious last year, and I feel like Jamar Chase is just only going to get better.
Dude, he is so good.
Only going to get better. With the chemistry with him and Joe Burrow, they're only going to get better.
Oh, dude, them together is nightmarish.
Them together for the next 5 years, I feel like is going to be like Lamar Jackson and what was his name? Something Brown.
That's how you know it's not a real couple. So I'm going to say Tom Brady and Gronk.
Jesus Christ. He's going to go that far. I mean, it's not a tight end, but I'd take it.
Sorry, Eli and Odell.
Sheesh. I like that comparison a lot more. That's sexy. Oh man, but yeah, no, definitely.
Cam
Yeah.
and Greg Olson.
Oh man, that's another tight end. But we're not going to talk about.
I know, dude. I like tight ends.
Yeah, you do. I mean, hey, tight ends be coming in clutch in them fantasy
Dude,
points.
tight ends are probably the most clutch player in the NFL.
Yeah,
Like
honestly.
when it boils down to the final minutes, who you throwing to?
Tight end.
Probably the tight end.
That's your safe bet. That's literally your dump off player for a backup quarterback. You know, that's your safe bet. But speaking of fantasy, we actually have less than 100 days to the regular season starts for NFL. Less than 100 days. We've got to get our fantasy crews together.
Dude, I love fantasy football.
Me too, dude. I'm so ready. We need to get the guys together. We need to talk. We're doing a keeper league this year. All right. We're starting a keeper league. We're starting a keeper league. If you're down, you can join. If you're not, you can.
Dude, I'm perfectly fine with. I was happy with my team last year.
Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna start a keeper league where we draft a new team, and that's the team that we're gonna keep for the next.
We're starting a new keeper league.
But obviously, I think the rules that we're gonna do is gonna be obviously like you keep 4 players from that team, and then the rest you let go. And then the next year you draft, and then you can also trade picks. You can trade player keepers and all that stuff.
Okay.
So it'll be a lot more fun. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot more fun rather than just single year seasons.
Yeah. No, I do.
And there's a lot more money to win.
Oh yeah. Because I forgot last year we put in money for it.
Yeah,
I was so mad because I was in the well, I wasn't. I was about to be in the championship, and then one of my players shit the bed.
I'm dead. Oh man. No, you were in the championship against James, weren't you?
No, it was James versus James.
Oh my god, it was James versus James. God damn it. I hate my life.
Bitch.
It's so funny because it would have either have been James versus James or Christian versus Christian.
I know.
It's like, fuck, dude, get these guys out of here.
No. I ended up playing. So I ended up playing Christian for my final game, and I knocked out Christian.
Yeah, so
I ended up playing James, and James knocked me out.
Yeah. That shit was funny. I was so mad. I was like, bro, what the hell is this? A glitch? We got James and Christian and Christian. Fuck this shit, man. Oh,
please don't invite him to another fantasy.
Oh, thing. James?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, the amount of trades that man sent and the collusion this man had. We're gonna talk about this once fantasy football starts. We're gonna talk about this and we're gonna get y'all's opinion. But my man had some collusion, texting the group chat and then texting individuals to do the opposite of what he said. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah. Dude, it was some shit. I tell you what.
It was some shady stuff. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the MLB, and I think Christian got us on that one. He's a little hyped.
I do, and I can't believe Jeremy's making me say this out loud because I hate everything I'm about to say. At least on the American League end.
Yeah.
So the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros hold the top spots in the American League. Fuck them both. While the New York Mets, I can go with it, and the LA Dodgers, I'm kind of tired of them and being good, hold the top spots of the National League.
I fuck with the Dodgers. I can still root
for them. I don't got anything against the Dodgers.
They used to be a New York team, you know what I'm saying? Dodgers, they broke the barrier. Even though Jackie Robinson was not the first black man to play in the MLB.
We went over this, actually, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. He was not the first professional black athlete in Major League Baseball.
But he was the first one to break the barriers for others to enter.
He was because the other one was actually technically, well,
I guess played for a couple seasons.
He played in the major leagues for 2 seasons.
Yep.
Well, I gotta Google back his name. We went over this in a past episode.
Yeah, he actually didn't do too bad. He actually had a really good ERA and OBP.
Oh wow, that's not true.
That's not true. Don't give the people false facts.
Moses Fleetwood Walker. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Moses Fleetwood Walker. I got go back and look through our previous episodes. I'm sure we've got it noted on there. But
I think it was the
if
last
you want to
one.
know more about Moses, go to that episode.
If you want to know about Moses.
But
That's
yes,
great.
he was the first African American athlete playing in the major leagues. This was before segregation. This was technically it was just segregated at that point. It was
Yeah. 100%.
This was basically before
It wasn't even an idea.
they tried to not be segregated.
Yeah, exactly. So it was a big leap for my mans.
I worded that right?
Yes. Yeah, you did.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so Jackie Robinson broke the segregation. Yeah, it was the time period that Jackie Robinson did it in that really made it count.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it got noticed and where it got publicized and all that stuff.
Yeah, because that was more or less almost the Martin Luther King era where
But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the NHL, even though I am so giggly about the Mets being in first place overall. I think the Mets are in first place overall besides the Yankees. Like they're in second place in the league, like in the entire league.
Dude, the only reason the Yankees are in second place is because Aaron Judge has got 21 home runs.
But no, the Yankees are in first. Yeah, and Aaron Jones is carrying the whole entire.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Sorry, the beer.
The beer. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the NHL for you guys, where I'm as happy as you guys are. The Colorado Avalanche have moved on to the Stanley Cup Finals after defeating the Edmonton Oilers in Game 4. After sweeping them, they swept the boys. They've only lost. Dude, they've only lost 2 games in the playoffs.
The Avalanche are gonna win it all. I'm sorry.
Dude, I know, bro. They only lost 2 games in the playoffs. It's killing me. I did not want to play them.
They're so good.
I don't know why. And you know what happened last time Avalanche made it to the playoffs? Back in I don't even know. I think it was 2010 something, like early 2010s. They won it all. So the last they're
so good.
They're just an all-in team. Either they make it to the playoffs, and if they do, they win the cup, and if they don't, they just.
Wow, the Hurricanes should definitely take some notes.
I'm dead. Yeah, on winning away games, definitely.
God, gee, don't even give me.
But the
0-40 for away games,
right? But the Avalanche, they beat them in a very, very Stanley Cup Eastern Conference, final or no Western Conference Finals style with the winning in OT. There was a very, very sexy goal, very sexy game, winning it out in good old fashion. But currently, the Rangers and the Tampa Bay Lightning are playing their Game 4, and the Rangers are leading in that series 2-1. Very happy about that. But at the time of release of this podcast, Game 5 will be going on that night. So y'all stay tuned and watch that game because it'll be very hype. Because currently we are fucking losing. God damn it.
This is not what I was expecting from you, but okay.
It's only 1-0. It's all right. And we still got 12 minutes. It's all right. It's only 1-0. We're in the second, 17 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's okay. Just breathe. But we're going to go ahead and move on. Yeah, hyperventilates.
So, last thing we got is NBA, which, me personally, I don't give a shit about these 2 teams.
Hold the phone. I never rated my beer. I'm giving it a 4.
Huh? You're giving it a what?
A 4. Quattro.
I gotta type that in.
I gotta type that in. I gotta record that.
Dude, a 4. What the fuck?
Yes, sir. That's just delicious. The cranberry? What do you mean?
Oh yeah. I'm not
cranberry
gonna lie.
pomegranate?
Whenever you describe it, my mouth started watering a little bit.
Dude, I was surprised. Sarah brought these for. This is part of that little variety pack that she got me for my birthday. The same pack as that Epic. And dude, this shit is delicious.
Dude, why treat that? They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
They're underrated in my opinion. 100%.
One company that's underrated in my opinion is Crank Arm Brewing.
True. I feel like what was it? Was it residential culture? I like a lot of their beers.
Oh yeah.
I like a lot of their beers.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna read this NBA thing and I'm gonna go take a piss like super quick.
You go ahead there, Buster. Just make sure you click that button.
Oh yeah. So game 4 will be tomorrow when we release it. Leading the series at the time of recording for game 3 is happening the next day. Actually, I think is it tied right now?
Yeah, it's 1-1. So game 3 will be happening on the day of release on Wednesday, and then game.
I watched half of last night's game, and then I went.
Me too. I actually watched the end of it. The second half. So yeah.
Oh, the Warriors ended up winning last night. Yeah, it's tied 1-1.
Yep.
Because whenever I was watching it, they were it was tied all the way up until halftime, and then I guess
you gave up.
I kept watching it. I mean, me personally in the series, I'm going for the Celtics, just because the Warriors can suck a dick.
Yeah, I saw Nancy Pelosi was going for the Warriors, so I'm officially changing to the Celtics. Yeah. Oh no! It wasn't. Was it Nancy Pelosi or was it Hillary Clinton? I can't remember. Either one.
Either one would make me switch.
Yeah. So I'm going for the Celtics now.
Did you see where Nancy Pelosi's husband got arrested for a DUI?
Yeah. That shit happens all the time. He's gonna get bailed out, and it's never gonna be anything.
Dude, dude, I'm not gonna lie. It is absolutely insane how he knows when he should sell his socks.
God damn it. I mean, we could go down that rabbit hole if you want, Christian, but this podcast should be 5 hours long.
I'll let that one sit. I'll let that one sit. But in the meantime, series is tied 1-1. Hopefully Boston's up 2-1 by the time we release this.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, I've got to go take a major piss. So Jeremy is going to go into the myths on Vikings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll be right
back. So we got some myths on Vikings for you guys this week, and I don't really know what struck my interest in just the Vikings, but actually, no, that's a lie. I do. The Northman. That new movie that just came out, that movie is sick, nasty, awesome. Really, really historically accurate on the Viking culture and what they did back then. It's a really awesome movie. You guys need to go watch that. If not in theaters, just wait for it to come out. But that movie really struck my interest because I've always been interested in like samurai culture, Viking culture, just the old time like fighting, just the savages, the best of the best guys, And I did a little research on them, and I found a couple of myths that I always thought were true. You've always seen them in every movie. You've seen them in every show, cartoon, almost probably in every book that you probably read or studied about them, and probably in every history book that you've seen in school. But I'm going to go over a couple of myths here that you guys probably didn't know, and if you did, congrats, because majority probably believe this. So our first myth we have for you guys is helmets with horns. So, Vikings were always portrayed as having the horns. There he is. So, you know how Vikings are always portrayed as having helmets with horns coming out and they look all scary and shit, right?
Yes, that's literally the Minnesota Vikings logo.
Yeah. So actually, if you think about it, no fighting man in that age of violent hand-to-hand combat would have ever worn a helmet that an enemy could grab and twist their head with, So,
have you ever seen the movie The Norwegian?
The Norwegian? No, I was just talking about The Northman, the new movie that just came out.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's what that.
The Norwegian. Damn it, Bobby.
I meant the Northman.
That movie is awesome. So, in the Viking Age, excavations of burials have revealed simple metal helmets, and some with like nose pieces to protect their face. So they would literally just have a metal cast over their like over their head as a helmet, and they would
Like a
only
knife.
have, yeah, exactly, and they would only have like spikes or something protruding from their face to protect them from getting, hit in the eyes and the face like that during hand-to-hand combat. And so, if you think about it, a lot of Vikings really just wore simple leathers. They didn't have all shiny brand new armor because they were, you know, they weren't rich. They just used what they had. So they
We
usually had leather armor.
Do you remember the Spartans? All
Yeah.
they literally fought in was their undergarments.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So if you think about it, they didn't always have big ass bulky armor, right? So they were well born and rich Vikings that obviously did have good, bulky armor and the heavy metal with all that good stuff. But for the most part, the Vikings just used iron, and that's all they really could afford, and other metals for their helmets, and they just used whatever they could. They used their resources. So that's honestly a myth that they would have horns and all this other stuff and a bunch of extravagant stuff, because they were just, they were what are they called, savages,
Yeah,
but
that's super surprising. Just because like Vikings are known for
exactly
their horse,
exactly right, but it's actually a myth. So
which they actually have a show called Vikings. So,
oh, dude, that show is awesome. That show is awesome. I love that
me
show,
personally, I've never seen it. I've wanted to watch it, but I've never got a chance to.
bro. So there's another myth in here that I didn't want to put up here just because it's kind of a half and half myth, because it's kind of portrayed that they used to do it a lot, but they didn't. They only did it to like the most elite and the most like important person that they felt would have an impact.
Well,
What was it? What was the question,
I don't know.
son?
I was gonna ask if I didn't know where you're going with that, so I was gonna ask if they actually like burnt down like towns and like raped all the women and.
Oh yeah, no. They were brutal. It was a
Oh, okay, all right. So they still did that. Okay.
the Vikings weren't the ones that initiated this stuff. During this time, just this middle age time, this was a very violent time.
Oh,
Crusaders were fighting
I
people.
am well aware.
Yeah,
Everybody
religions were
was
killing
raping
other people.
everybody.
Exactly, religions were invading other people and conquering and killing people.
Oh yeah,
So
that was when the yeah.
right. So this goes on to play our next myth from what we were talking about earlier, how they're savages, filthy wild savages. These guys actually weren't what we originally thought. Unfortunately for Vikings, reputations from surviving monks, the people that they didn't kill or the ones that got away from their raids, they they would go back and wrote stories of the raids, and their descriptions obviously were terrible because the Vikings were described as savage beasts and filthy and violent killers and all that.
Which
So
if you're raiding a city, you're gonna seem like a savage or a filthy beast no matter what.
regardless, even if the script was flipped, exactly. So it's all about perception. You got to remember that. The history books are always written by the winners.
Yeah.
Always remember that. So this description, of course, is partly true, but Vikings were very violent when they were raiding because that's how you had to be. But Vikings actually weren't filthy. On the contrary, they were actually some of the cleanest people during this time in Europe at at all times, because they bathed actually weekly, in contrast to other Europeans that only bathed once a year back in that time.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Holy crap.
Yeah, which makes sense because they were always getting blood on them and everything. So they'd have to fucking bathe.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So they actually bathed weekly. And yeah, so the most common items found in Viking graves were actually combs, tweezers, and other grooming utensils.
They were the ones that actually started the little mustache that curled.
Oh, I bet they did. I bet they did. They were clean, baby faced, bearded men that knew how to take care of themselves. They probably had some oil cream or something they used
I'm
from pig
curious
fat.
on how they got the reputation they did, though.
Because of stories, they were just portrayed from other. They got perspectives of other people that survived. Because obviously Vikings didn't write their own stories. They speak a
Yeah.
completely different language. They speak the
Yeah,
barbaric language.
I mean, a Viking's not going to admit, yeah, we went into this town, we brutally raped everybody, we killed
Yeah,
half a dozen people.
right. So that also leading on to our next myth. Raiding was how they made their living. So Vikings actually didn't make their entire living off of raiding. They only raided when the opportunity presented itself. So this wasn't just an everyday thing like they woke up angry and just, snorted some squirrel nuts and was just like, let's go fucking raid. You know? They actually only
Let's
raided
get
when the
nuts.
yeah, right. They only raided unprotected churches, monasteries, and towns. So
Oh,
they only went for the
unprotected
easy.
churches.
Yeah, exactly. So they only went for the easy kill, basically. I bet you they had some. I bet you they had some calendars back then. So soon after the Viking Age began, however, these places either moved into inland, safer locations. So they would actually they would raid these places. They would live by the river because that's where the resources were and all that stuff, right? So as the actual Viking Age began, they began to move inland and they actually began building their own Viking towns. So if anyone's played, Valhalla, Assassin's Creed, that story that they portray in that game is actually very historically accurate. They would travel to different countries and they would set up camp and set up actual towns where they would build walls and buildings and fortify their towns and stuff like that. And obviously not be easy prey for other people to come in and take them on. And so basically that's how that began. And let's see, I lost my place here. So
I'm not gonna lie. I think you mentioned the one Assassin's Creed that I may or may not have played.
yeah, it's the newest one that came out, the
Oh
Valhalla
no,
one.
I haven't played that one. The last one I played was the I think the Egyptian one.
The Roman one.
That one, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Before that it
So
was the Egyptian one.
I actually didn't play that one. Valhalla was the most recent one that I've played.
I
But
want to I gotta play that one because
yeah,
I've
no,
wanted to
it's a
play it
really
for a
fun game.
while now.
It's really good, dude. There's a lot of kill moves and like different animations in that game that I'm just like, oh shit, that was sick. Like it just leaves me fucking.
But is it on is it on the dude? You know what game they're coming out with?
What is it? Oh yes, so they've remade that game, and they also they're remastering Dead Space. I
That's
heard
in
they're
Modern
remastering Dead
Combat.
Space.
Modern Warfare. Sorry.
Modern Warfare 2 they're remaking, and they're also remastering Dead Space. Dead Space is a game that I'm kind of
Dude,
excited
Dead
for.
Space is a game that I will shit the bed for.
Yeah, dude, that game was pretty scary. I will say that game was ahead of its time.
That game was scarier when I was 10.
Yeah, yeah, and that was with the
If
graphics.
they remake that now,
Oh, it'll be a Resident Evil game basically. Like it'll be a better Resident Evil game.
dude, I wish I still had my VR for PlayStation whenever for playing Resident Evil. I think it was 5.
Oh god, the
The
Bio,
Biohazard.
yeah, Biohazard.
Because whenever I had my PSVR,
Mm-hmm.
it would not let me download that game, and that was the one game I wanted to download.
That's bullshit.
But I finally so living here now, I finally went through the whole campaign and finished it. It's actually a really good story. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, I want to go back and play some Resident Evil games. I haven't played a lot of them.
Dude, they have that Resident Evil game for the VR. Resident Evil 4.
You want to get it?
Just
Play
tell me
together?
when. Just tell me
Tell
when.
me
I'll
when.
buy it.
Dude, I haven't touched my VR in fucking probably months now. Probably months. I will say.
I know mine's feeling a little lonely.
Yeah, mine is too.
MLB The Show came out and it was like, Daddy,
Come back.
Daddy, come back.
Daddy. But back on topic. Talking about Vikings and how they would move inland during the Viking Age, right? So at the beginning of the Viking Age, they actually started to move inland and fortify with walls, towers, and protected harbors. And Vikings were actually interested in quick loot and didn't attack fortified towns for the most part. So they went for the easy prey, like I said earlier, and not the tough takings. But Vikings were actually more interested in establishing trade and in settling new lands. So by the end of the Viking Age, Viking trade reached from as far as north and as far as south of Jerusalem, touching all points between.
Huh.
Yeah, so the Vikings actually were just trying to they were kind of I would guess, you know, if you compare it to nowadays, they were kind of just their own brutal cult that just wanted to have their own place in the world and trade with
Yeah, I
everyone.
mean, it sounds to me that like they were their own nation,
Yeah,
and they were more or less trying to expand. Just expand, really.
yeah, exactly. So, like I was saying earlier, I think right before you came back from the bathroom, I was saying how intrigued I was my entire life by Viking and like samurai culture. Like that shit just fascinates me, right? And it's the same thing with the samurais. The samurais at one point during, I'm pretty sure during our Revolutionary War, the samurais were at war with their own country, Japan, because you know Japan was becoming a little bit more modernized and stuff like that, and the samurais wanted to stay in the old ways. So they were having a civil war between themselves, and it's kind of the same thing with Vikings, but they were going more international, going
All
between
right,
America and Ireland and England.
me and you are going to do a one off for conspiracies because you're more into I guess Vikings and samurais and yada
Right.
yada, and I'm more into Wild West.
Yeah, I'm just real interested in the old timey like hand to hand combat, like you know, like times, like
I'm more into like let's take a draw.
see like knights. Yeah, like knights, dude. Oh my god, dude, the armor and the weapons they used to use and the swords, bro. Oh my god, and then pirates. Oh, dude, it's so cool.
I think those are cool, but there's something about like an old western film that I'm just like,
Whew. I need that Smith and Weston boy.
yeah.
It's like he'd be jizzing in his
So
pants.
next week for myths and conspiracies, we're gonna do the Wild West. How about that?
Ooh, that'd be fun. Maybe throw a little Back into the Future 3 into there.
I'll do. Gotta
Oh
add that
man.
in there.
But that's pretty much going to wrap up our myths for Vikings this week. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really enjoy, like I said, the whole fight and hand to hand combat history. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our unofficial thoughts.
Yep. Just remember that this week you learn about hand to hand combat. Next week you're gonna learn about draws.
That quick draw, boy.
A quick draw. Quick draw McGraw.
Don't make me get my Nerf gun out.
Don't. Which I will kill you.
You know, there was actually a school shutdown the other day, like a red alert, code red, because somebody said they heard gunshots and they later investigated it and found out it was a Nerf gun. Yes. Someone reported gunfire because they heard a Nerf gun.
Dude, Nerf guns aren't even that loud.
Our generation is growing up to be a bunch of pussies.
A Nerf gun is like
Literally, like, all you hear out of a Nerf gun is "do."
what the fuck was that? Oh my god, we're under attack.
We're under attack. ISIS is here. We're being invaded. Like, oh my god, dude. It's ridiculous. Don't even get me started, bro. I've seen so much of this new stuff recently about these damn drag queens, bro, and kids.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that shit makes me livid, bro. That is just disgusting.
I've seen a couple videos of drag queens dancing for little girls.
It ain't gonna lick itself. What the like, bro.
That is a 4-year-old.
Let's just go ahead and move on. Let's just go ahead.
So
This first question is pretty important.
Unofficial Thoughts.
Yes.
Plus these three, actually got one more unofficial thought that Jeremy's going to put up as a poll, but we'll get to it. So first and foremost, would you rather have a 10-hour dinner with a headstrong politician from an opposing party, or attend a 10-hour concert for a music group you detest?
100% music group. 100% easy music group. I thought about it. I can get stupid, slosh drunk, and I even remember the night at that concert.
That's actually a good point.
Talking to a fucking Democrat? Holy.
I mean, you could at least get a hooker out of that.
Damn it. Oh, God. I can only imagine, dude. Trying to talk. Imagine having to sit down with Camilla Harris for 10 hours. Or Joe Biden.
Well, Joe Biden wouldn't know where he's at, so I'm not too worried about that dude. And then who's our vice president? I forgot her name.
Camilla Harris.
Yeah, you just said her name, but that's how memorable she is.
Yeah, exactly. Oh Lord, what would you go with? That's a good point. That's a good point.
Well, first and foremost, every band has at least one good song.
Exactly. Exactly. Even if you hate the band, there's one song that you can't do anything but head bob. Dude.
Yeah, there's always one song that you're like, okay, I can deal with it. I can deal with
it. Right.
So I would probably as well go with the music group.
Yeah, I'd be so drugged out.
Yeah, just because I've seen Washington, I followed Washington. Everybody in Washington is an idiot.
I'm trying to think of the band that I would go to though. So the politician, let's just say the headstrong politician from an opposing party will just be current. We'll go with either Hillary Clinton, Camilla Harris, or Joe Biden. You have to have.
I don't know. Let's go with fucking BTS. I don't know.
And then and then for the band, I guess let's go with. Oh man, that's a tough one. I like a lot of music, and I don't listen to a lot of music.
No, that's the band BTS.
Oh God,
they're Japanese, so I don't know shit by them. So they got that one song that was popular that I don't remember the name for. Okay, let's not go with that band. Let's
I'm trying to think of a band that I really dislike.
5 Second Summertime.
Yeah, let's go with Big Time Rush. How about that?
Dude, I love Big Time Rush.
God damn. All right, fine. Damn it. All right, I'm out of ideas. I don't know what band, but I just know if it's a music group that I
5 Seconds of Summer.
5 Seconds of Summer probably sounds about right.
I know my sister liked them. I don't.
If your sister likes them, I probably dislike them. So we'll go with that.
Is that a band? Hold on, let me make sure that's a band. Hold on.
I don't know, dude. It's the boys group.
5 Seconds of Summer.
Holy shit!
Oh no, that is a
2
band.
hours.
Yes, that is a band. This band. Nope, that's gay. All right. Well,
I'd be able to head bop my head to that one song, and then the rest of the time I'd be crying my sorrows out with beer.
So 5 Seconds of Summer has won the award for hanging out with your unofficial boys.
Yeah, for 10 hours at a concert. 100%.
So just tell them that, and we'll be on our way.
Give us 4 free tickets. No, 5 free tickets.
4 backstage tickets.
Yeah, exactly. 5 of them. So that way your sister can go, Caitlin can go, Sarah can go, and then we can sell our tickets and make profit.
Screw them. It's me and you, bro. It's just me and you.
Oh, hell no. Oh, God.
We're going to
move on to the next question.
Time during the concert.
Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Would you rather lose your vision or your hearing?
That's honestly a tough one.
That's not for me.
Well, we already know you can't fucking see anyways, so you'd rather lose your goddamn sight.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
You're blind as a fucking wombat, so you might as well.
I know how many fingers I'm holding up. Fuck you.
You know how many fingers you held up on that flick off?
1.
2.
I didn't hold it with my thumb, you piece of shit, because thumb's not a finger.
Oh God, I honestly don't know the answer to this question, because it's like, would you? Because people can talk shit to you if you can't read lips. You know,
You know what? If people talk shit to you, if you can read lips, you can just be like,
fair enough. But it's like, if you can't see, you could also get a lot more catered to you. You know, you can play a lot more off. Be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know those were right there.
You sly dog.
I'm just saying.
You sly dog.
If you're blind, you have an excuse. If you're deaf, you got hand signals and shit, you know?
You're just looking for a reason for Sarah not to get mad at you. What are those?
Exactly. Ooh, what's that? Oh, am I in trouble?
Those feel like D's? D? Oh, D's.
Oh God. Yeah, but it's like, you know, with the hearing thing though, you'd be able to see everything. You'd be chilling. You just have hand signals, you know. You're good.
Dude, my only hand signal I need is this.
God damn it. Oh man, yeah, I got hand signals for work. You know, when you got to move the bobcat or the lift, you just hit them with the with the reverse, with that. You know what I'm saying? Easy. That's a hard one. I think I might have to go with the vision loss though, just for the excuse.
He just wants to grab onto some boobies. That's the only reason he's the only reason he's saying that.
And booty. Hold on now.
Hold on. Sarah?
Exactly. I got my sunglasses on. Feeling around, just sitting there, just
see, we got a bee here. Ho! Sarah?
Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be in trouble after this one.
Me personally, I'm gonna put on my shades and be like,
oh God. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't know. I didn't realize. Oh,
I don't
man.
know, dude. Sometimes she'd be taking showers and I'd be like,
with beer in hand. Oh man.
Your mama give you those?
Dude, look, you're already in trouble. Oh God damn it. What's the last one you got there, Christian?
I can't even. I'm
He said, I can't even.
I'm still laughing, man. Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
This is an interesting one.
Would you rather hear the good news or the bad news first? I'm gonna go first on this one. First of all, I like for my day to be ruined first, and then it to be made better.
Exactly.
Because that seems to happen in my work far too often. Somebody would walk in my office and be like, "You want the good news or the bad news first?" And I'm like, "Give me the bad news."
Lay it on me.
Well, somebody fucked up, and you got to add 1,300 more heads, and nobody's gonna pay for it. What the fuck is the good news? You look handsome today.
I like your hat. That's the good news. I like your hat. That's me 100%. I'd rather hear the bad news.
My face just the whole time is.
Oh man, because most of the time I'm in a good news. So you know how constructive compliments work. You know, so usually I'm in a good mood. So I'd rather hear the the bad news, so that way I can hear the good news and it all sandwiches together.
Yeah, because usually the bad news offsets the good news, but for apparently for my life, the bad news and the good news are just in two separate ballparks.
I think
And
about it this
I'm
way.
just like,
I think I think about it this way. What's the last thing you'd rather hear before you go to sleep? Would you rather go to sleep angry or would you rather go to sleep happy? What's the last thing you'd rather hear?
I don't know. It depends which is going to make me sleep better.
All right. Well, choose
Like
between I love you or I fucked your brother.
okay, let me give an example. Let me give an example. Like, for instance, if she's like, "Oh my god, that's the smallest 1-inch dong I've ever seen," I'm gonna want to go to sleep because I don't want to live in this life anymore. So I'm gonna get the best sleep of my life. You good over there?
Oh my god. Mid-water gulp, man. Mid-water gulp. That is the smallest. Oh Jesus.
Then you got the other thing, which is like, oh my god, that is the biggest 1-inch penis that I've ever seen in my life.
God damn it. It's the biggest 1-incher I've ever seen. Oh Lord.
I'm cracking myself up here, man. I can't do this.
We're pushing 2 hours. Oh Jesus, that's great.
You know why? Because I've sat here and talked too damn much. Like I've been in a talking mood, and we just like
we're over here imagining what it'd be like to be blind and get away with things.
Mom?
Oh Jesus Christ. We gotta end it on that one. Oh God.
I'm funny as shit.
Christian, go ahead and tell them where they can follow us and see all this shit. Oh my God.
That I can do. That I can do if I stop crying. Oh God. So, first and foremost, we follow us on Twitter at Unofficial Boys.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Your Unofficial Boys at Instagram. Your Unofficial Boys at TikTok. Your Unofficial Boys at Untapped. And be sure to hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube because, believe it or not, you get this content for free.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You get this kind of comedy for free.
Oh man, dude! And if you want to be our friend, you know what? I'm gonna go through my spiel like I do every week.
Yes,
because I actually updated the website.
He said we got that new. If y'all pay attention to our Twitter, I know y'all saw that we've got some changes coming. You guys stay tuned for that. Got some big changes coming. Got some new additions coming, and we'll be trying to give you guys everything we got per usual on the weekly.
And I'm gonna share our screen here.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you follow us at all. Well, if you go to our website at yourunofficialboys.com,
you can find all of it.
You can click this little microphone in the bottom corner. Oh my God! Hi, leave a voicemail.
Someone leave this man a voicemail.
Let's
he wants a voicemail so bad.
I can't leave a voicemail. Well, I guess I can.
He wants to leave a voicemail so bad.
Well, I can't leave a voicemail. I'm recording right now. But you can leave a voicemail and you can be like, hey, dickhead, I'm leaving a voicemail. And then I'll be like, you're the man.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, wow. It says allow. Okay. So now I can leave a voicemail. Here we go. No, I still can't leave a voicemail.
They're still recording.
Yeah. But as always, you can visit you can scroll down to our episodes.
Yes.
And also visit our episodes page. Episode 35. Look at that. Look at that beautiful Oh my God. Facts. What is that? What? Tropic Thunder. That's pretty accurate.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what we get left. That's what we compare it to. Tropic Thunder.
Yes. It's the actual audience we're appealing to.
Yeah. I literally actually. But if you go to our homepage or website, go down and you can see all of our episodes. We're gonna add some about the host. I mean, of course, about me. Like, I'm gonna add like the biggest penis in the world right here, and then Jeremy's gonna be like the second biggest penis in the world. But that's beyond what the descriptions are. You got episodes. All of our episodes are linked to the videos, so you can click the video.
Look at my dumb
or
ass.
you can go to videos and actually look at our videos. I don't know why we do that if they're linked to the episodes, but they're there.
I recommend it. I recommend watching the videos.
And then we got our about page where we talk about how great our podcast is, and that how you can contact us, and then you can enter in your name, your email. Don't look at those emails, and a message. Basically saying like, I'm your biggest fan. Like, I will give you $100,000 if you
suck my big toe.
Yeah, there we go. So something along that line. And
we love it.
That's again, homepage. Like, there's Apple Podcasts, there's Spotify, there's Google Playlists.
A porn star pastor. That just sounds interesting. If you ain't seen that one, you need to go back to that episode.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a funny ass episode. That was almost as funny as Jeremy's face, but
yeah,
that's beyond the point here. But
you can see that on the last video too.
So, like, here it shows we're only on 3 podcast platforms, but we get an email every week how we're on more. So don't worry about that. Because if you look at the podcast platform, we're on it, bitch.
All of it. We're on all of it. Just search us up. Make sure it's not on Apple Music. It's on Apple Podcast. All right. I've seen a lot of people get that confused.
Some people are retarded, so we have to direct them to the correct app. But who did that?
Hey, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't me.
Don't want to give out names, but we know who it is.
Right.
Maybe one day we'll have them on the podcast. Who knows? We need to start having some hosts.
Yes.
Sorry, we got hosts. We mean guests. We need some guests.
Maybe we'll
get Ben Stiller or Batman. I'll dress up as Batman. Oh wait, I need to be a host too.
Damn it! Get Caitlin to dress up as Batman. I'm Batman. And that's when Christian cuts the podcast short because he has a fantasy for it, and we'll never see him again.
We're going to the bedroom.
You look too damn sexy in that Batman outfit. Let's go.
Okay, Barbara.
Got it. But that's gonna wrap it up for your unofficial boys. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing us talk for the past 2 hours, but I am Jeremy, aka Unofficial BBS, and that over there is my man Unofficial Christian, # Big Meat Salad. And we are your unofficial boys, and we hope you have a great rest of your week. Tell your friends, your family, and your your siblings about us. Maybe not that last one, but just spread the word. And we love you guys. Tell your
newborn nephews.
That's the audience we're going for. Yes, sir.
Yep. And on that note, we're ending it.